Hey, what is up guys? Hopefully you guys are doing absolutely great and welcome back to another episode of Monday Show. And in this episode of Monday Show, I'm gonna do the speed test of this iPad 2018 on iOS 13. So this is the iPad 2018. As you can see, this is the iPad 2018 and we're gonna do the speed test. And as you may know from my past speed test video, we have three sections. Basically, the first one is the basic, the social, the game sections. So at the first section, we have these several apps as you can see, and after the second lap, we're gonna open all these social apps like the Facebook, Twitter and all the apps, and at the third sections we're gonna open all the games, and after opening all the games we're gonna go to the first one and we are going to start the RAM management test, and we're gonna open every single apps and we'll see that how well every single apps can work or can this 2 GB RAM hold up. As you know, this iPad 2018 has only 2 GB of RAM, and let's see if it can hold all these apps. So let's start without wasting the time. Alright, I think I should start the timer. I'm not totally sure that why I should use this thing because it is not logical, because I'm a human being and I do fault. Like sometimes I take a little time for me to open the app, or sometimes it's another fault. So it is not ideal to have this kind of timer. But alright, let's start the lap, maybe stopwatch. Alright, let's start. And number one, this is messaging. Let's start contacts. It's alright. Calendar. Calculator. As you know that iPad doesn't have calculator, I use Calbot. This is the photos, here's the camera, and it's alright. Settings, maps, app store, and app store depends on the internet. If your internet is super fast, it will open faster. If it is not super fast, then it will take a little time. Here's the files, here's the YouTube. Come on YouTube. Alright, we're still waiting. YouTube loaded. Spotify. Alright, it also loaded. Safari is also loaded. Why there is a page. Mail, and yep, mail is also loaded. Let's go to the mailbox. Alright, everything is loaded. Let's stop and let's how do I do a lap? I'm so sorry. Let's do a lap. Let's pause. So that is very I don't know how to manage this thing totally. Alright, that was the basic section. Let's go to the social sections. You are the judge. You watch the video, you consider what is good, what is bad. That is just for formalities. Alright, let's go to the next section, that is social media. Start Messenger. Alright, Facebook, alright, Twitter. And usually these are the internet based apps, and these just depends on your internet. If it is fast, then it will load faster. Here's the Instagram app. Let's go to the WhatsApp Messenger. My internet went out. My internet sucks, bro, totally sucks. Alright, this is WhatsApp Messenger. It will take a little time, but I don't consider this thing to be a super important thing. Just stop it. Let's do a lap. Why I did 2 lap? It is super hard. Let's do the third one, that is the game sections. You do the judge. Let this lap be running. Let's start the lap. Alright, PUBG. Will PUBG load? Because I don't have internet. I think so, I don't have internet. Let's see if PUBG loads. Then this is great. If PUBG doesn't load, this is more great, much great. Alright, PUBG is loading, and usually in Bangladesh, our country, PUBG is doing some issues. That's the reason it just takes a little more time to load. It doesn't load. Even if it loads, it just shows the server can't response. Alright, it's loaded. Free Fire. Alright, Free Fire. Come on, Free Fire. We're just waiting for this Free Fire thing. Oh, Free Fire is also loading. Some download left. So Free Fire. Alright, something is downloading, that means Free Fire is loaded. There is no issues. I cannot do that much because download is started. Jumanji. Alright, Temple Run loaded. Subway Surfer. Come on. There's a lot of bit light. One thing you should understand, that if you are connected to internet like me, Subway Surfer will take much more time to load. So that was our sections. Let's do the pause, and that was the timing. I don't care about that thing because it depends on your user base, like what you use, how you use it, just depends on that. That time is just for the formalities. As I already told you, I think I should reset all this, and as you can see, these are the, I think I should take one screenshot if I just want to use that somehow. I don't know, but you know, I'm not going to use that, but still let's take the screenshot. Alright, that was the first sections. We just opened all the apps. Now it's the second section where we're going to open all the apps from the beginning, and let's see if all the apps are opening only in this 2 GB RAM of this iPad 2018. Let's start the lap, and let's start from the beginning. Messenger, it reload. It's a reload. Contacts, it's another reload, bro. This 2 GB RAM is not that great, really. Calendar is also a reload, but a slight reload that we cannot even see. Calboard is totally reloaded, that doesn't matter. Photos, reload, bro, another reload. Like every single apps are reloading. Camera, I think camera is not a reload. Settings, it's not a reload. That's a good thing, good sign. Here's the map reloaded. So just one app is on and every other app is just off. App store also reloaded, not too good. Not oh my gosh, Files app is also reloaded. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. YouTube, okay, it's on the park. As I can see, 2 GB RAM is not enough for iPadOS, obviously, because I just tested this same thing on iPhone 7 and the iPhone 7 is working much more better. Just 3 apps reloaded, every single apps are working, but here every single apps are reloading because the iPadOS is super high end and it's not working on this 2 GB RAM because every single apps are reloading. As you can see, every single app it is reloading. Instagram, it's also a reload. Like, why the heck is this iPad has like 2 GB RAM when you cannot do that much multitasking? Every single apps are reloading. Free Fire also reloading, but in PUBG, Free Fire on iPhone 7 or PUBG on iPhone 7, I just tested all those things, none of those apps reloaded. But over here every single apps are reloading, as this and the iPhone 7 having the same amount of RAM, same amount of specifications, same amount of processor, same processor. The iPhone 7 is doing much more better. So this iPad 2018 is better in some cases, but for multitasking this 2 GB RAM is not enough. As you can see, every single apps are reloading. It's just ridiculous how this thing can happen, bro. This is reloading every single apps. Temple Run, it's also reloading. Can you believe this? I can believe this. This Temple Run is also reloading. Alright, let's go to the beginning. Subway Surfer, it's also reloading. Why this iPad is not great for multitasking? That's the final truth. As you can see, the results are in front of yourself, you guys. And here is the slap. It already took like 2 minutes and 30 seconds for all the things to happen because it was reloading every single apps. Like, as you can see, every single apps are reloading, so we cannot do that much. Alright, I think that is all for this one. There is the last sections where we're gonna test a boot sections. At first we're gonna stop or turn off this iPad 2018. Oh my gosh, this iPad 2018 sucks, really. I can't believe this is super not needed. Very slow. Not slow, this iPad is not slow, but the thing is, this iPad is reloading all the apps. That means the RAM management on this iPad is not happening because this 2 GB of RAM is not enough for this iPad operating system. Because as you know that Apple just made their operating system new for the iPad, and that's the reason it's not working that well. Alright, let's start. I think 1 2 3 the logo will appear. I'm gonna start. Is it starting? Alright, let's see how long does it take to load. As we can see that every single sections it is dropping because in the RAM management section it totally sucks, but in the app opening sections it doesn't suck. But yes, you can. Alright, it only took like 12 seconds or something like so that is a great thing. So other than the RAM management section, I think every single section is working well because the boot up time is like 12 seconds. The every single apps are opening like super fast. As you can see, if I open or close any other app, it is super simple and super fluid to use this. Like if I want to use another app over this, I can easily use this thing. But the section where it drops is multitasking. I cannot do heavy multitasking over here. Let me do one thing. If I want to do this, I can also hide this thing from here. I can also drag this thing back over here. I can also make another screen. But still, after all of the things, I think this iPad is not working that well, as it cannot hold all the applications. As you can see, all the applications are still over here, but this is not working that well because every single apps are loading, reloading, and that is not a good thing. So obviously that is not a good thing. It should not happen. And as you can see, it is reloading. I think this iPad is not super cool for multitasking, but yes, it can work for certain type of task. But if you want to do heavy multitasking, you want to keep 10 12 15 or any type of apps open, then you should go for the 4 GB of iPad Pro or the iPad Pro with the 6 GB of RAM, 1 TB of storage. That's just overkill. But I think that with 3 GB of RAM, this iPad OS could run much more better than how it is working. Because in iPhone 7, if you want to watch that video, here is a card, you can watch that video. That was working super and good without any problems, any issues. But here with the 2 GB of RAM, it is totally bad. So that was all for this one. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed this speed test. That was not totally logical, but as you can see, the test results are in front of you guys. You guys can judge over this thing. Anyway, this is the iPad 2018. I own this, I bought this, and I think it is working well, but the RAM management is the sections where I think it is not working that well. So that was all for this one. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed. Oh my gosh, there was some random bike was distracting me. Alright, that was all for this one. See you in another one. Till then, what you have to do is subscribe, press the bell icon if you liked, then you should like, and comment on anything if you think something is illogical, obviously. Anyway, that was all for this one. Goodbye.